Good day, students. We are now in week 15, chapter 9, lesson 2. The title is The Endocrine System. For your reference, you must have your textbook pages 338 up to 345. This lesson is for grade 7 students in life science. I'm Mr. Jasper Feliciano, your science teacher. Let's start. What are the objectives of the lesson? First is to define what is endocrine system. Second is to discuss on how the endocrine system function. The third is to explain the, the controls of hormone levels. What is endocrine system? The endocrine system is the collection of glands that produce hormones that regulate metabolism, growth and development, the tissue function, the sexual function, reproduction, sleep, mood, and among other things. What are the functions of the endocrine system? The endocrine system is responsible for regulating a range of bodily function through the release of hormones. Hormones are secreted by glands of the endocrine system that tells organs and tissues what to do or how to function. Some of the bodily functions that controlled by the endocrine systems are metabolism, growth and development, the sexual function and production, the heart rate, the blood pressure, the appetite, sleeping, waking cycles, and the body temperature. What is glands? It is an organ of secretion made up of specialized secretory cells derived from the surface epithelium on which it is open. In your textbook on page 339, it is defined as an organ produces or releases chemical. Some glands, such as those producing saliva and sweat, releases their chemicals into tiny tubes or called ducts. The ducts deliver the chemical to produce specific places in the body or in the skin surface. However, the glands of the endocrine system do not deliver ducts. The endocrine system release chemical directly into the blood, and the blood carries those chemicals throughout the body. The next is what is hormones? Hormones are chemical messengers used in the body of the endocrine system. They coordinate our organs. It is produced by the glands. On page 340, a chemical produced by endocrine system is called hormone. A hormone are chemical messengers that travel in the blood. Hormones turn on, turn off, speed up, and slow down the activities of organs and tissues. Nerve impulses from the brain act quickly. In contrast, hormones usually cause a slower, longer lasting response. For example, if you see danger, your brain interprets the information and sends the impulse to the endocrine glands. And the glands releases hormones, which is the adrenaline, into your blood. The adrenaline is speed up your heart rate and breathing rate. Even a quick hormonal response, such as releasing adrenaline, is much slower than a nerve impulse. On the screen, you can see here the parts of the endocrine system and its function. Hypothalamus, it is not on your textbook. It is on higher biology. Let's move on to thyroid glands. It regulates your energy and your metabolism. The pancreas, it is aids in the digestion of the protein fats and carbohydrates produces insulin, which is controls the blood sugar level. For the girls, you have the ovaries, which is influences on how your blood circulates and determine your your mental vigor and your sex drive. When we say parathyroid, it secretes the hormones necessary for calcium absorption. We have the thymus, it helps to build resistance to the disease. And when we say adrenal glands, it secretes hundreds of compounds, including cortisone and adrenaline, which helps your body to react to emergencies. It regulates your metabolic processes in the cells, water balance, and pressure. For the further information of this part, you can take a look on page 341 of your textbook. Control of hormone release. Suppose you set a thermostat at 20 degrees Celsius. If the room temperature falls below 20 degrees Celsius, the thermostat signal the furnace to turn on. When heat of the furnace warms the room to 20 degrees Celsius, the thermostat shut off the furnace. In certain ways, the endocrine works like a thermostat. It uses a process called a negative feedback, which is the negative feedback. It is a system that turns off by the condition when it is produces. It is a stimulus on how hormones level in the blood trigger to release more hormones, by which the hormones it is responsible to stop once the appropriate level in the blood is being reached. When the amount of hormone in the blood reaches a certain level, the endocrine system sends signal that stop the release of the hormones. That's all for this week. Don't forget to answer Schoology evaluation and your Pearson online.